EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dragons of Tokyo. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out right at the 35. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There is, and for guys on defense, they've got to remember the old adage. You got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
They go play action with Burrow. And he let this one go deep for Chark. This is caught at the 20. A big play there for the Giants. 48 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you get some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. This will be caught just inside
the 10. That was fast. That was a fast score.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw.
3 plays, 58 seconds?
They're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Man, I can't understand it. Infatuation with the bird. I watch Animal Planet. My life's a motion picture. Adobe Digital. Street race on the scale, it was digital. I don't make my every step. I'm a mathematician. Make them pictures disappear.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Oh, fuck. I forgot he got McCaffrey.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. This defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. You talk about this Giant defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Howell. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Khalil Mack. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Powell out of the shotgun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion is McKenzie. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored.
2 plays, 69 yards, 15 seconds left.
That's the way you win.
I love this team.
Now after the
I love
touchdown,
this
here's
team.
Elliott on to kick it away.
Burrow might be better than what was his name?
Nice job there on
Last year,
special
Tua.
teams to limit
Burrow
him
better than Tua
inside
was
the
last
15
year.
as he's dropped it to 14. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 3. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. You talk about this Giant defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Howell down to throw it. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. So more
finally,
problems here in
Dewan
this
Black,
first
some
quarter.
fucking
Already 2
action.
scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now Burrow going to change things up. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
This nigga let me see the shit.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants take a
This is great.
3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. 21-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Giants 21.
Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Howell. This one caught by Kittle. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Faking the handoff. Howell. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. Now Howell. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey will take it in. Touchdown.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first half.
Now I'm calling run stopping
They've
shit.
been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game. So this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and
My run defense is shitty, bro.
On the touchdown run.
And this is no good. Boy, that didn't even get there. Not a good effort at all. And our score remains the same. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Giants.
That was a special return.
What
and it
the
happened
fuck?
because he's a special returner. He has
Everything
to
is
have
going right.
from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Set to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Everything is going right. Come on, eye for him.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line.
How do I not pick that?
That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now throwing on 1st down here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Howell. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
In motion is McKenzie. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Howell. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 94. Ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Dragons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after here coming up.
45 seconds. Too much time.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now it's Burrow. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
I didn't even look to see what else was
remaining in this first half.
It was kind of square.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Deep ball for Goodwin. He's got it at the 15. And he's in
what
for
the fuck?
Touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's something, some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
That just pissed me off.
And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. One last shot before the break. Howell. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play and 2 more for good measure.
That just pissed me
So
off.
2 quarters down.
Like, I give up the most last second.
After the break. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Chris Claybrooks. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown.
Is he glitching me?
And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
They go with McCaffrey. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
That's Madden.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan...
A first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So
There's no way.
I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And he will take
This nigga is glitching me, bro.
Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Dragons have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. But that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way.
This nigga is glitching me, bro. It's no way in hell my defense is just...
3rd time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that will make this a 4-point game.
This nigga is glitching my defense.
On the field and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
This nigga is glitching my defense, bro. And Nick can't tell me no different. My defense is getting glitched. I know what the fuck is going on. Like,
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A good gain on first has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
this nigga got hit in the head with the ball, bro.
2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And Burrow going to change the play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now they'll change things up. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And Sharp calls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Touchdown, Giants! DJ Chark from 19 yards away.
Glitch my defense. Glitch my team all you want. It's not happening no more.
To retake the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first
shit
move
off
is
my
to not get
like,
beat
what?
in the middle of the
Hey,
field.
why my niggas just can't move now?
Before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Buda Baker with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. And Chark goes in motion left. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability.
This nigga is cheating, bro. Like, what?
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
Glitch my D all you want.
Body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
No more D glitching.
After the touchdown,
straight.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Second down and 6 now. Burrow will throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Valdez-Scantling in motion left. On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage.
Glitching my
He's
defense
dropped
with
it
that
to
bump.
17.
Nigga glitching my defense like 3 times, nigga.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmaker.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Here we go. 11. They go play action with Burrow. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here we go. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. 11. Burrow looking to pass. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Ah, he conceded.